I had this hat already. It said Memory Lane, and I happened to be wearing it when I was writing the song. It's crazy. God work in mysterious ways, so it's just kind of how it happened, and a lot of it, even though I didn't get the words out, I got the emotion. I got out the emotion. It took me on a journey. It was like a roller coaster because at first I didn't know what I wanted to say. It was weird how it happened. At first I just had the beat playing and I was just kind of harmonizing, and then I ended up like rapping the whole song out. And then I had to go back, and at first, a lot of the words weren't there. I had to rewrite those words. But what I did was freestyle the melody, and it gave me something to work with. It took me on a journey like a roller coaster. It was very strange. I just sometimes I blindfold myself. Sometimes I just put my earphones on. I'll turn on I'll turn on like neon lights. I'll turn on something dark in the room. Put my hat on lower, or put my shades on. I got my shades on. I'm just all the way out there, and I don't hold nothing back, so I didn't really care about. I don't know. I didn't really care how I was saying it or what I was saying. I just put so much enthusiasm into it that I know they're going to love it. They can feel the energy. They can feel the emotion. I could just be sitting on here for 2 hours and develop some magical idea that, in the video, I want to have me on I don't know, like New York, Brooklyn style, vampire in Brooklyn style building, and I'm the vampire and I got a pet wolf with me or something, right? And I'm in a fly fur coat, what, that probably still my whole video, it's still my whole scene, you know what I'm saying? Like, or a theme, I just feel like, man, it's in me. I don't know. That's all I do is make music. All I do is create. All I do is sing. All I do is write. All I do is play guitar. That's all I do. I don't know nothing else, If there's things that I feel that's unsaid, which there are in the song, I want it to be in the video. And so, crossing those paths, we had to go through the experiences we went through, but the obstacles faced was definitely unnecessary. I think you got to have a team, man. You got to have people that's on the same team as you that's like want to see you win, right? The quarterback got to pass the ball to somebody. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a team. So I feel like as far as you having a team, you got to have somebody that does networking. If you're not going to do it yourself, have someone that does it. Find someone that does it, right? Work together. All this began with a thought. Somebody thought about it, and then they made it. And everybody buy it. And now they forever rich. The same thing with your art. So it's both. It's both, but you ultimately as an artist have to make music, and you need to have a good product, good finished product to present before there's even any mingling at all. As far as being an artist, we can't hear that music that you have in your head or in your files, so get it out, right? And you're going to have a number one fan somewhere. You're going to have people listening to your music somewhere. And you need to look at where your music is playing, keep up with that and do the footwork, do the knowledge, get there, do book shows, there's many outlets, you know what I'm saying, where you can do many things. If not, contact me on Instagram and I got you. But it's available for you. You just have to want, and you just got to know that nothing else matters. I don't care what nobody says. I am a musician. I am an artist. You can see it on my face. You can see it in my clothes. You can see it when I wake up in the morning. You can see it by the way I talk. That's what I am. You can't tell me nothing different. You know what I mean? You're either born with it or it's installed. It's either, you either got it or you don't. And if you want it, it's something you have to go and get, no matter what. So you got to be confident, you can do it. Yeah, you can definitely do it.